Hey everyone, I got something to share with you about something I plan on doing concerning this guitar here. This is my Squier Bullet Series Telecaster. It's an FSR, stands for Fender Special Run. Um, Really, that's just Fender's fancy way of saying that this is a Guitar Center exclusive. It's got a couple features that you don't normally see on a Bullet Series Telecaster, like the maple fretboard or the butterscotch and blackguard color scheme. Other than that, all the specs are pretty much the same as a typical Bullet Series Telecaster. Love this guitar, it plays great. Um, Build quality is actually pretty good. I was pretty surprised with the build quality with it being a Bullet Series instrument. Um, I bought this a little less than a year ago with the intention of using it as a mod platform. So I think the time has finally come to actually do some modding to it. Gonna do a couple upgrades to it. I'm gonna upgrade the pickups. I got a set of Wilkinson M series pickups that I'm gonna drop in. Saw some demos on these on YouTube. They sound great. I know they're all Echo 5. They'll definitely be an upgrade compared to the stock ceramic pickups, which I mean these sound pretty good, but I know these will actually sound pretty good too. These will sound great. Those will definitely upgrade the sound. Um, got some locking tuners. Got a set of hip shot locking tuners that I'm going to be putting in. Um, I like the hip shots because they have a universal mounting plate, so I can just drop the hip shots in. Don't have to make any modifications to the headstock. Um, with a lot of aftermarket locking tuners, you have to drill new holes for the locating screws, or even with the Fender locking tuners, even the locating pins are in a different spot than they are on the Squier tuners. So you'll have to drill new holes for the locating pins. Not that any of that's hard to do. It's nice knowing that I can just drop these in and not make any modifications, because if I ever decide to sell the guitar, then I can just drop the stock tuners back in. Won't be any evidence left behind of the hip shots. And then I got a 5-way switch and some .01 microfarad capacitors. I'm gonna do this 5-way switch mod called the Bill Lawrence mod. It's pretty cool. It's actually you can actually do this mod to any 2 pickup guitar with a blade style switch. It'll actually work with any of those. It's typically done on the Telecasters though. It gives you 2 additional tones. You still get your basic Telecaster tones with the neck, your neck and bridge, and then your bridge. In addition to that, you get another neck and bridge tone, but it's half out of phase, so it basically changes the phase of the neck pickup. So you get a bit of that quack in between tone you'd normally find on positions 2 and 4 on a Stratocaster. And then you do get another neck tone with the neck pickup, where the little bit of the low end's taken out, so it gives you a little bit brighter tone compared to your basic neck tone that you normally get. Almost like if you were to suddenly be able to roll your tone knob up a little bit higher than you normally can. And then for good measure, because I have it all apart anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the pots, and also and the tone cap also. Got some full-size pots here that I'm actually going to install. I like these because they're the metric 6mm shafts, so I won't have to change my knobs. I can use my existing knobs. I like the existing knobs. I'm sure I could find some knobs that look just like it that would fit, like a CTS pot or something, but I don't have to now, so that why change it if you don't have to? So that's what I plan on doing to it. So I'll go ahead and give you some tones on this. Basically, show you what it sounds like with the stock pickups. This will just basic tones in the clean channel. That's where you're going to see the most differences, on the clean channel. So here's what the bridge pickup sounds like. All right, then here's what the middle pickup sounds like, or not the middle pickup, the middle position, you know, the bridge and the neck. And then here's what the neck pickup sounds like. So there you have it. That's what the you know, that's what it sounds like stock. I'll drop these upgrades in, and then I'll be back to show you what it sounds like with the upgrade. All right, so I got the new tuners in. Just thought I'd show you real quick what I was talking about with the universal mounting plate on these tuners. As you can see, the plate goes underneath over the holes, and there's these little tabs here. See, there's these little tabs that kind of stick up on the plates that actually keeps the tuners in line. And then so you basically just drop the tuners in and then just tighten down the nuts on the top. These are staggered also, so you have the shorter tuners at the end, medium length in the middle, and then the longer tuners here. It does say, luckily, on the shaft of the pegs what size tuner or how long the tuner is, so that way there's no guesswork, because it is, before you put them in, it is actually kind of hard to tell which one's which. But yeah, that's for, just thought I'd show you that real quick. Still have a little work to do here. I have the control plate wired up and everything, and the new switch and pots, and just need to wire up the pickups and then wire this into the guitar and then put it all back together. Alright, so I got everything wired up, and I'm getting signal in every switch position. I hooked her up and got signal in all positions, which is a good thing. I did actually have to modify the switch with the import style switches with the 8 lugs in line. Basically the 2 common lugs are actually electrically connected, which created issues for the 5-way switch mod, because one common lug goes to the volume pot as usual, but the other one goes to ground. So basically, when I first wired it up, I basically just wired up a big kill switch for it. So basically I had to go in and open up the switch, and then basically there's an electrical connection on the little printed circuit board, so I just scraped that off with a screwdriver, and that seems to fix the issue. So all I got left now is to just put her together and set her back up and see how she sounds. Alright, well, here she is. I got all the new parts installed, got her strung back up and set back up. Everything's working the way it should. Without going into full review mode, these were all definite improvements on the guitar. It was fun to play before, but now it's even more fun to play, and I definitely happy with the way this guitar turned out. To go over what I did again, I got the hip shot locking tuners. I got the Wilkinson M series pickups. We got the 5-way switch mod, and then we also did upgraded tone and volume pots. Actually upgraded those to full-size pots, and then upgraded the tone capacitor. So let me give you some tones to kind of show you what the guitar sounds like now with the new pickups. Here's what the new neck pickup sounds like. Yeah, much better than before. It's a little bit brighter and glassier. I always felt like the original neck pickup, it sounded okay, but it did have it sounded a little muddy at times, not quite the clarity that I was looking for. And here's what the middle position sounds like, the neck and the bridge. A little more of that Texas blues type sound. I really like that. And then here's what the new bridge pickup sounds like. I think this is where the most improvement was. It's a lot spankier and twangier than the original or bridge pickup. How you expect a Telecaster to sound. And then if you notice, when you have it on the bridge position, it's actually the middle position on the switch with the 5-way switch, because you basically get 2 additional tones. You get another middle position, which is the bridge and the neck, but the phase of the neck pickup's actually reversed, so it's a half out of phase. So this is what this sounds like. It's a little bit of more of that in between strat tone, a little bit darker than the traditional middle position. So here's to compare. This is the new the half out of phase position, and then here's what the traditional middle position is. And then the next position, position 1, it's another neck position, and this is actually with a little bit of the low end taken out. So this is what this sounds like. A little bit of very subtle difference. I'm not sure how much actually is going to come through on the camera, but it's just very slightly brighter. Like here's position 1, here's position 5, the traditional neck position. And I'm not sure how much that's actually coming through, but it's just a subtle difference. One of the cool things about this mod is I have a 0.01 microfarad capacitor in here. Because capacitors are so cheap, you could actually probably get a bunch of them and use some alligator clips and experiment with different ones to see what tone you like before you actually commit and solder one in place. I just went with the 0.01 microfarad because that's what from what I read, that's what the traditional Bill Lawrence wiring has. So that's what I went with. But yeah, I'm very happy. And then the tone capacitor is the one I put in was a 0.047 microfarad capacitor, which I think the original one, looking at what was stamped on it, it was like a 0.033 microfarad. So the tone knob actually gets much darker now compared to what it did before. Here it's like almost inaudible because it gets so dark. But yeah, it's I don't know if I don't really mess with my tone knob too much, and I don't know if I'll ever roll it back that far, but it's nice to know that I have that extra range on the tone knob. So there you have it. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think if there was anything else you would have done, maybe, or if you would have done something else. Yeah, let me know. One thing to keep in mind, I think I said this earlier, but with the 5-way switch mod, usually they'll use the CRL type. If you use the import type switches with the 8 lugs in a row, you may want to check to see if the 2 common lugs are electrically connected, because you may have to actually modify that switch and break that electrical connection to actually pull the 5-way switch mod off. And your mileage may vary as far as that goes. But anyways, here it is. I'll put a link in the description, or actually a couple links in the description of a couple sites I used for reference when I was doing the 5-way switch mod, if anybody's interested in trying it out for themselves. It'll actually work really with any 2 pickup guitar with a blaze style switch and a master tone and master volume. It'll actually work with any of those types of guitars. And then all the other parts, I just bought them off. You can find them all on like Amazon or Amazon or eBay or Reverb, like any of those places. You can find all the other parts. But there you have it. See you guys later.